everyone, welcome to my May Manga Haul. We're starting on May 18th, so a bit late this month. Our first package here, we've got a small one from Thrift Books, just one single volume. This was my first package with them. I'm not a huge fan of their packaging. It's literally just like a plastic bag. Not a whole lot of protection, but they had a special shipping option for Canada, which is always nice because everything always seems to be American with used book websites. Yeah, not a huge fan of the packaging, but it gets the job done and it's not super expensive. Alright, and so this is Wish Volume 4. This was used, I believe it was listed as under good. And yeah, it's in pretty good condition. It has a couple, like, kind of shelfware damage on the edge, but the pages are all great. Not a lot of yellowing, just a little bit. I actually haven't read this series, but in this video I do complete this collection, so I will be reading it shortly. It's a really good series. If you like clamp manga, you should definitely give it a try. And the second package here is from a Canadian used bookstore website. It's called Book Outlet, and I snagged these for about $5 each. Their packaging is a little bit better, but it's essentially just a bag with a bit of bubble packaging. Okay, and so first we have the Ancient Magus Bride, the Golden Yarn novel. I have not read this before, but as I said, I got this for about $5, and it is perfectly new. I don't believe anyone's read it before. The spine is still perfect condition. Yeah, I haven't read it yet. I will hopefully be reading this soon. And this is Saintja Show. This was actually supposed to be a birthday present for a friend of mine, but she ended up purchasing them on her own, so I guess I'm going to read them. It's sort of like a sequel, prequel-esque to Saint Seiya, an old 90s show. It apparently takes place in the same storyline, so yeah, I don't really know too much about it because it wasn't for me originally, but I'm gonna give it a try. It's all women, so that's cool. The artwork is really nice. That's the original character on the front there. I don't have volumes 1 or 2 at this point, so I think I might wait and get them before I start reading. But yeah, the art looks really nice. It's all women, which I love. Last one in this pile is pretty cool. It's the light novel, well, light in quotation marks, for Neon Genesis Evangelion. I believe it's an alternate storyline. This is volume 2, so I'll probably wait to read it until I find volume 1. But again, I bought it used, $5, pretty much perfectly brand new, and they're normally $17 to $18 each. So that was a really cool steal. And it has some really nice artwork of the angels in the back. So yeah, that was pretty awesome. So this is what I got on this day, May 18th, used. And this, I am going to apologize in advance, was a very poorly shot iPhone video. I was super excited to get this package, and I was just getting off of work, and I just wanted to open it and read them already. These are the 2 last volumes I needed for Cardcaptor Sakura, Master of the Cloud. That's volume 1. Super cute. Again, sorry for this not great quality. I will never do it again. But I've been looking for these in good condition for quite a while, so I was really excited to just get the package and have them in my hands. And here's volume 2. I'm still looking for a couple volumes of the original series. I'm looking for a particular cover that has that style, so but I bought these off of Amazon for a decent price. The packaging wasn't great. It was typical Amazon packaging, but nonetheless I have them. And then this is May 24th. I visited a couple bookstores as well as I got a package in the mail, another thrift book. So this one was in a much larger bag with no padding. I'm not really sure how they pack their orders. there's no like bubble wrap or protection whatsoever, just kind of like a humongous plastic bag. But yes, this is another volume of Wish, volume 2. And it's in pretty good condition. The thrift book stickers do come off quite easily. I'm not sure how long the volumes sit in their warehouse for, but as long as you're careful, the stickers do come off pretty easily with not a lot of residue, so that was really nice to find out. This one was also listed as being in good condition, which it pretty much is. It's not too yellow on the pages, which was nice. A little tiny nick there. But the biggest concern that I found out was the folding inside, which on the outside you don't see it at all, so I wasn't too concerned with it. This series is really awesome. It was one of the older Clamp series where they had a non-binary main character. So it's kind of like a cornerstone for LGBTQ series. And these are the 2 orders that I ended up buying at my local bookstore. I don't normally shop in my local bookstores, but it's always nice to have books right away without any shipping. So this is the Ancient Magus Bride Volume 2. I actually already had this series. I used to follow it when it was being published for the first time. I was up to date with the series quite well, but I ended up donating them because of space restrictions, so I'm really happy to have this again, and I will be collecting the full series. It's a really awesome series if you haven't heard of it. It's based around Celtic, sort of fairy lore, and it's a romance, a paranormal romance. That's volume 2. And then this is the latest volume that I was up to date with for My Hero Academia, volume 24. Yeah, there's not a lot I can say. I flipped through it really quickly because I hadn't read it yet and I didn't want to spoil myself. And this is volume 2 of Persona 5. I played the game, loved it. I put like 110 hours into it. The manga is pretty much just a game to book adaptation. And yeah, it's pretty solid. I mean, there's not a whole lot I can say about it. It's basically just the game and pages. It's nice to have the main character be more responding to like dialogue and stuff in the book though, which is kind of nice. And then this is a series that I just recently found out, Phantom Tales of the Night. It's sort of new. It has 7 or 8 volumes. It really reminds me of Holic by Clamp. It's a supernatural inn where the innkeeper trades wishes for secrets. So he takes your secret and he grants you a wish. And it's a lot more morbid and artistic than Holic, but it's really cool. It's a really good read. The innkeeper is genderless, so he can turn into whatever he wants. It's pretty cool. From May 24th. And this is May 31st. I changed the camera angle up a little bit. I don't know if I like it this way more or less, but we'll see. I ended up getting more of my thrift books order. They tend to ship it out in like 2 or 3 volumes at a time, which I'm not a huge fan of. But I guess it makes for more opening videos. Volume I need for Wish as soon as I get it out of the bag. So volume 3, and I officially have all of them now, so I will be reading it in its entirety. This one was probably the most damaged, even though they were all listed under being good quality. It's pretty yellow and it does have a lot of scuff marks, but still readable and I'll still enjoy it, so that's cool. And the second package here had a couple in it. I end up getting these on different days and then just kind of saving them to open up all together. The postman probably thinks I have a problem. And in this one we have a couple volumes of Bleach and a volume of the Utena reprint. So this is volume 4. This series is so difficult to find for a reasonable price. I ended up getting volume 1 on a Right Stuff sale. And this one I found, I'm pretty sure it was under like acceptable, so it's not the best quality. But yeah, this series is super difficult to collect. Hopefully I can find more. I'm missing 2 and 3. And then some more volumes of Bleach. I'm slowly collecting this series. I'm not going to go ham on it because there's so many volumes. But I'll definitely collect up to, I don't know, maybe like the Fullbringer arc. After that, I don't even remember if I read them all because the anime has a different ending. And I definitely watched the whole anime, but I don't really remember where I left off on the manga. So we'll find out. I'm currently missing a couple volumes, but I basically have 1 to 36, I believe, right now. And our last package for this clip. Thrift Books is actually a pretty good website. After a couple orders of this size, I had enough points to redeem for a free book. So that's pretty cool. This order we have Flame of Recca Volume 5. This is a kind of a nostalgia kick for me. I read all of these books from the library when I was younger, and I don't really remember them that well, so buying them slowly I get to reread it, and it's really cool. It is definitely a stereotypical ninja anime manga series, and this is Volume 1 of Bleach. It's in really good condition considering its age. There's a tiny marker on the front there, but otherwise. And Volume 3 of Flame of Recca. If you enjoy kind of retro ninja shinobi series, you definitely would enjoy Flame of Recca. I highly recommend it to anyone who likes retro vibes. And yeah, that is all for this one. I have to go peel all these stickers off. The same day, I actually ended up going to a manga store and I ended up picking up a whole bunch of stuff. So this is the hardcover Full Metal version of the Full Metal Alchemist manga series. This edition is super gorgeous. It's not great lighting and I apologize for that, but all of the pages are really thick, high quality. All the covers are super matte and soft. And it's a little hard to show you because the book was brand new, so the pages were a little stuck together, but everything was really glossy, high quality, and definitely worth the money. And this is Bleach Volume 36. This was one of my favorite arcs, the Turn Back the Pendulum arc, so I had to pick it up. And this is D. Greyman Volume 2. This is another series that I used to support, and when I was younger I had pretty much all the ongoing volumes for it. The series is pretty much on a hiatus right now. It's up to volume 26, but the manga artist is going through some health issues, so the releases are super slow. I'm hoping sorry, I can pick up all the volumes that I'm missing before she releases another one. And this is another volume of My Hero Academia, volume 25. At this point of recording, I read up to volume 26, and 28 has just come out, so I will be able to collect all the older volumes soon. I'm not in a huge rush because I did watch all of the old seasons, and the next volume comes out in September, which I'm not excited about. That is so long. And I also picked up this. This is season 2 of Sailor Moon. I am a huge Sailor Moon fan. I have multiple tattoos, and I have a glass case full of merchandise for it. When they were having the huge reboot a couple years ago, I only ended up getting season 1 due to money problems, and now it's become a little hard to find 2 and 3. The Sailor Moon Crystal is mostly what's available, so I was really excited when the store had this for a reasonable price. I will hopefully be collecting the whole series. There was a bit of a glue spot on it, which I'm not excited about, but not a big deal. The way the limited edition works is there's a placeholder for part 2 and it comes with part 1. This is the Blu-ray DVD version. So it has the whole series on Blu-ray and DVD, of course. I will definitely be marathoning this next day off. And the limited edition comes with a color booklet. Pretty standard, just kind of character figures and then little recaps for each episode. And yeah, so when you buy part 2, you take out the little cardboard insert and it just slides right in like that. And that was what I picked up the May 31st. And this is just a quick overview of everything that I purchased in May. I only started collecting mid-May, so I'm hoping that June I will have an even larger haul. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next video.